It is the 22nd of March, 1995 in Yamanashi Prefecture, Japan. Heavily armed officers approach a complex of austere laboratory buildings near the base of Mount Fuji. They wear full-body protective suits and rubber respirators. Inside, the air is dead silent. This is the headquarters of the Om Shinrikyo cult, and investigators are about to uncover a hidden medical facility. This is the story of the evil design of the Astral Hospital. The facility was designed to look like a modern urban clinic. It sat under the direct control of a private organization that held official religious status under Japanese law. This status granted the group massive tax breaks and immunity from regular state tracking. It made physical police inspections highly taboo. Behind this legal shield, the leader of the cult built an insular criminal ecosystem. He targeted young, highly educated professionals from top-tier universities to run his ministries. To keep this specialized workforce completely compliant, the cult required a mechanism of absolute internal control. That mechanism was the Astral Hospital Institute. The operation was overseen by Ikuo Hayashi, a member of the Japanese medical elite. Hayashi had graduated from a top private university and served as the head of a major hospital department before joining the group. The hospital functioned as an extraction and erasure unit. When a follower or a family member attempted to leave the commune, they were abducted and brought to the ward. Cult doctors routinely conducted coercive security screenings called spy checks. Patients were strapped down to pristine stainless steel examination tables and injected with high doses of thiopentyl sodium, a powerful truth serum drug. While the subjects were heavily drugged, Hayashi and his staff conducted intense interrogations to identify internal dissent. If a subject resisted or held on to memories of the outside world, the doctors initiated advanced narco treatments. These procedures combined chemical sedatives with repeated, unregulated electroshock therapy. The explicit goal was to completely wipe the short-term memory of the victim. The hospital rooms were heavily insulated to prevent any sound from escaping into the surrounding compound. For the most dangerous dissidents, the ward became a final destination. Subjects who possessed critical knowledge of the group's chemical weapons program were permanently silenced inside the facility. To ensure these individuals could never be identified by state authorities, cult surgeons surgically removed the patient's fingerprints while they were anesthetized. In several documented cases, doctors performed invasive plastic surgery to alter the facial features of fugitives and victims alike. The funding for this high-tech infrastructure came directly from the victims themselves. When an initiate reached the rank of an elite practitioner, they were forced to renounce their legal identity and surrender all earthly assets to the ministry. The group seized cash, real estate, and co-owned family bank accounts. This system allowed the cult to amass over $1 billion in total assets. The cash reserves were deployed by shell companies to purchase advanced chemical reactors, diagnostic equipment, and vast stores of pharmaceuticals. This material was channeled directly into labs adjacent to the medical ward. While regular patients were being sedated, cult chemists were actively manufacturing liters of liquid nerve agents and cultivating biological toxins. The hospital acted as the shield that protected the chemical program from leaks. When the police finally breached the Yamanashi compound, they found hundreds of sophisticated medical devices, rows of sterile containment cells, and heavily sedated followers who could no longer remember their own names. The medical staff was arrested, and Hayashi was eventually sentenced for his role in the broader conspiracy. The pristine white walls of the clinic were dismantled, exposing the clinical architecture of absolute brainwashing. But as the forensic teams dug deeper into the underground levels of the compound, they discovered a second, unmapped vault containing documents that didn't belong to the cult. The records detailed the exact layout of a major military installation located 300 miles away.